He has about
At
the
the end
same.
of the day, Cody Rhodes is a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. He's an actor. He's all these things, but he's a wrestler. And I think he saw that it wasn't going to get anywhere there, and he wanted to go where he could wrestle and do his craft.
Yeah.
Big leap of faith.
It was, but the work he accomplished on the independent scene after Stardust was, and just like Drew McIntyre when he exited originally, that was great stuff. It was needed, I think, as part of him as a person and in a wrestling career sense.
Yes.
So
yes. I think when guys have I think you'll hear this from 90% of the men and women, for whatever reason, have been released, let go, their contract expired. When they had to go out and either refine themselves as wrestlers or something else, and then had the opportunity to come back, they appreciated the first part of that journey more because it all made sense. But we're in not anymore, but back when we were in 300 days a year and go mode, you never had time to sit and think about all those things. So kind of the best part of being out of the business is then appreciating it again and what you did get accomplished and what you did do and what you do have to offer, But I think we're so worked up on that. And I always like to hear from the cats that have either gone away for whatever reason and then come back. They appreciate it more. They're having more fun. They're smarter. They're better at what they do. They're better storytellers. They're better people in and out of the ring. I don't want to play bones with you. Talking to my monster, my horse. But that's like I have that's kind of like my opinion on it is there's so many opportunities for these guys, and if they just listen, and I'll say this, and I know we'll talk about it again. Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn were the two biggest, hardest guys to get to trust the process. They wanted to fight me and they hated my guts. And I think the world of them as young men, and now Seth is a family man and Sami doing what he's doing because I knew that's what was going to happen. But just trust the process. And then once everybody got a feel for them, now look at them. They're it. They're the future. They're laying the groundwork. And I'm so happy to see that. Kofi, trust the process. Look at Kofi Kingston, man. Look at The Miz. Look at Gallows. Look at all these guys, man. Just trust the process. You don't have to like your coach. You don't have to like your boss. Do your job. Pick up things along the way. Trust the process. And when the time is right, someone's going to give you the green light and go do you. But you've got to earn that, or at least you had to earn it. Now, everybody comes in expecting it because they got that ranking. They got that notoriety. Hey, if this guy said I'm good, screw you. What do you know, Dean Malenko? What do you know, Jerry Lynn? Billy Gunn, why are you a producer? Dustin, why are you a producer? Why Mark Henry, Big Show, all these guys are the producers there now. Molly Holly, Hurricane over here. These guys doing this. What do they know? They're not ranked anymore. They never got ranked. So why would I listen to those guys? Because they have that experience and they've been, fruitful. They've been successful, and that's why they're in that position. But nowadays, it doesn't hold as much water with the young cats coming in. You couldn't get me out of a locker room when the veterans were talking. You couldn't get me not to drive Ted DiBiase and Haku. You couldn't get me not to listen to One Man Gang talk because I knew within the story there was a lesson that wouldn't affect me at the time, but would come into play somewhere down the road. And I know that's the old fart in me going, and now I'm just going down the wormhole. But I think that's the change since I started. And I'm sure people that started before me feel that way, or at least some kind of way like that.
All right. This is Jeff Townsend of Jeff Townsend Media. Thank you for checking out the podcast on YouTube. If you're enjoying the show, please subscribe to it, share it with the world, share it with all your friends, your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, everybody. Also, there are plenty of other videos for you to listen to and watch in the meantime. This podcast is also available on all major podcast listening platforms. If you want to learn more about it, go to Bill DeMott, DeMott.com.